Well, those in opposition say they may fight the governor's plan in court. But the last time you saw me about an hour ago here on Monument Avenue, the crowds ballooned. Well, more than 100 people who started praying outside the statue. Today, the protest continued. Watch.
Suits out here. We got people in shorts out here. People are hot.
Under a scorching hot Thursday afternoon sun.
We're here because better days are coming. Better days should have been here. That's why we're here.
And under the shadow of the General Robert E. Lee statue on Richmond's Monument Avenue.
It's just a down payment. There's so much more work to be done.
A crowd listens as Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax announces an imminent change to the landscape.
This statue is going to be torn down here in Richmond and in the Commonwealth of Virginia. It will no longer exist. And we just announced that it is gone. It is gone. This statue is gone.
A 2-ton monument slated to be removed following days of protests and unrest.
My name is Robert Lee.
The great nephew of the man who sits on horseback 6 stories high shared his thoughts.
And I know that Robert E. Lee is rolling around in his grave, and I say let him roll.
It's ridiculous.
Andrew Moorhead is the regional manager of the Sons of Confederate Veterans local chapter.
Just absolutely absurdity to think that these monuments had anything to do with a man getting killed by police in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Moorhead says they will not call for counter-protests.
We're definitely going to look into the constitutionality of what the governor is trying to do.
You're not a Virginian, I tell you.
Hours earlier, a man worked to wash the spray paint off the pedestal.
You take them down, and all you're going to do is create havoc like what these rioters did over the past week or so.
But for this crowd, change is on the horizon.
This was you all saying enough is enough and that Black Lives Matter.
Reverend Lee traveled here from North Carolina to give his blessing for the removal of his great-uncle's statue. Earlier in a tweet today, he said, "This is the start of a new moment, a new cause. The lost cause," he says, "is dead."